Greetings, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Bite Size History on History with Audrey D. In today's lesson, we are going to be making it a special edition episode as we're looking at the 250th anniversary of the founding of the United States of America. Now, with the 4th of July, also known as Independence Day, quickly upon us, I wanted to go ahead and make this lesson to really delve into some of the key concepts with the founding of the United States and our history. If you are enjoying this channel and these lessons so far, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and you can support this channel further through the links in my bio as well as the description below. Let's go ahead and get into our very special episode on the founding of the United States of America. 250 years ago, a group of colonies made a decision that would change the world. They didn't know if they would win. They didn't know if they would survive. But they chose independence anyway. And today, we still celebrate that choice. Not just as a moment in history, but as the beginning of an idea. The American Revolution didn't begin with a battle. It began with an idea. Influenced by Enlightenment thinkers like John Locke, colonists began to question a powerful belief: that governments derive their power from the consent of the governed. In the 1770s, that idea had spread through pamphlets, speeches, and conversations, especially through works like Common Sense by Thomas Paine. What had once seemed impossible now felt inevitable. Not just resistance, but independence. But independence was not a safe choice. It was a gamble. In Philadelphia, delegates debated what came next. Men like Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, and Benjamin Franklin understood the stakes clearly. To declare independence was to commit treason. If they failed, they would hang. And yet they moved forward because they believed something even riskier: that a new kind of nation was possible. And in July of 1776, that belief became a reality. On July 2nd, Congress approved independence. 2 days later, they adopted the Declaration of Independence, a document that explained their decision to the world. Written primarily by Thomas Jefferson, it declared that all people are created equal, and that they possess unalienable rights: life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. These were not just words. They were a promise, one that would shape the next 250 years of American history. But independence was only the beginning. Over the next 250 years, the United States would be tested again and again. In the Battle of Yorktown, the young nation secured its freedom. During the American Civil War, it fought to define what that freedom truly meant. In the Civil Rights Movement, Americans challenged the nation to live up to its founding ideals. Each generation faced the same question: what does independence really mean? So why July 4th? Why this date? Because it represents more than a vote or a document. It represents the moment a bold idea was shared with the world. A moment when a group of colonies said, "We will decide our own future." And every year, through fireworks and celebrations, we remember that moment, not because it was perfect, but because it was powerful. 250 years later, the United States is still evolving, still debating, and still striving to live up to those ideals set forth in 1776. The story of independence isn't finished. It's still being written by each generation, including ours. So this 4th of July, When the sky fills up with light, remember what it represents. Not just the birth of a nation, but the beginning of an idea. An idea that has endured for 250 years and will continue to, as long as people are willing to fight for it. And that wraps up today's lesson on the 250th anniversary of the founding of the United States. Now, I hope you enjoyed this lesson and that you are enjoying this channel. If you are, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, and you can support this channel further through the links in my bio as well as the description below. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Celebrate safe, and I will see you in our next lesson.